game it was. Now listen, the conversation this morning is strictly around the Chiefs and the refs. That's all it's going to be.
Again?
Josh Allen got the first down. Josh Allen got the first down.
Oh, no.
I would like to say that immediately upon seeing it, I thought Josh Allen got the first down. But then whenever the ref here on the near side, and I think it's very interesting because you see the far ref line judge and then the near ref line judge, they come in at two different angles. Okay, they're seeing two different things. Now, people are saying the far judge is the one that's going to see the ball. I don't think he can see anything because there's two people standing right in front of his face. Normally very difficult for these judges that are on the sideline to see anything, especially whenever it's a massive scrum. I personally believe Josh Allen got the first down. I also believe Dalton Kincaid on the play before got the first down. But whenever they call it on the field, not first down, then they go to review, and it's that much of a cluster, I think it was going to be tough to overturn. But boy, people did not care about that. This was the refs in the fourth quarter, whenever the Kansas City Chiefs were down, making a decision for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, could that easily have been called a first down and after review stayed with it? Yes. Now, after review, are they going to overturn anything at this? Probably not, is how it normally goes. The fact it worked out for the Chiefs, yet again, people say, how many coincidences we got to see before we start thinking this is a conspiracy? I even got people that are pretty high up in the world.
Okay.
High up in the world. Saying this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I don't want to hear a single thing tomorrow on your show about that not being a first down. You better say the truth. You better stick up for what's real and what is a problem. The refs are working alongside Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift to get the Chiefs into the Super Bowl. I think that whatever was called on the field is going to get called in the review no matter what. Can you argue Dalton got it? Yes. Can you argue that Josh got it? Yes. But to say they even went to a review and then they return it, normally this type of thing is going to remain call on the field. That ref up there, though, pretty pigeon-toed.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know if I've ever seen, and maybe, I assume he's been doing this all year and we just haven't noticed. He had some sweet high-top J's on, too, with the white backs there. I appreciate that. But his right foot, you know, he's got one of these.
Yep.
He's got one of these. I mean, he's coming in that son-bitch sideways.
Parallel.
Like that, you know? And normally you're spotting the ball with your foot. So I think we should talk about that. I think we should talk about that maybe for future. Maybe put him in a different spot.
Sure.
Because, like, when you're coming in, I don't know.
Can't be making it
That's
right
going to be tough for me. And then the catch, obviously, Xavier Worthy, whenever he goes up and snags that thing out of Bishop's hand and it hits the ground and they call it a catch, tie goes to the runner, always has. In football, tie goes to the receiver as opposed to the defender. I think he had full possession of it. And when it hit the ground, you could obviously call it incomplete. And it could, obviously, it's a massive play in the game, and it's the Chiefs yet again. But it doesn't move when it hits the ground. Seems to be pretty sturdy. It's like, it's amazing all these things happen, and the Chiefs end up on the benefiting side of it.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the Chiefs don't care. Chiefs just won another AFC championship. And 5 times, I believe now, Patrick Mahomes is going to the Super Bowl in his 7 years as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. Crazy.
He is bananas. I hate the fact that the refs are always the conversation. Travis Kelce lead blocking for him here in the fourth to take the lead, obviously cinema. You know, like Travis Kelce, all-time leading receiver, the worst spike in the history of football potentially there by Patrick Mahomes, let alone AFC championship games and everything like that. But like the conversation just being about the refs full time, I think is obviously something that's going to continue to happen for as long as they continue to win, especially with the calls that are taking place. But what we're witnessing here out of Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, in this Kansas City Chiefs team is awesome. It's a spectacle. Their special teams even showed up this week. Coach Tobe, the special teams coordinator, Hall of Famer. Coach Spags, defense coordinator, Hall of Famer. Andy Reid, anytime he's coaching or calling plays, he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to be great. So I think there's a lack of respect for the greatness because everybody just wants to pin it on something. But if you've been great for this long and you get some calls that go your way, people are going to hate it. We saw it with the Patriots. We're seeing it with the Chiefs. But all this team does is win, which is why I say the Chiefs is still the Chiefs. Now, if you want to believe that the Chiefs is only the Chiefs because of the refs, go ahead and believe it. Then you should bet on them in the Super Bowl.
For sure.
If you think that's going to be the case. Let's utilize it. If you think it's a conspiracy for them to win, go ahead and utilize it for your own personal gain if you can. But I think what Patrick Mahomes is able to do, what this Chiefs team is able to do, is win games. Josh Allen, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Tough. Job well done.
Tough to lose yet again. Hair sweet.
Great flow right now.
He's got great hang time coming out of the back. I respect it. But he puts on another great performance. I think he has like 9 touchdowns, no turnovers, 4 sacks taken in all the games, in the playoff games against, the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, he plays through the roof, continues to lose to him. If you're playing the Chiefs, what is your thoughts, D-Butch? If you're playing against that defense, what is your thoughts? Because the play that kind of ended it is the Josh Allen roll right, Hail Mary, somehow Dalton Kincaid's right there. Got to catch it. He knows that. Jam, Spags brought it. Will he do it again? Everybody seemingly thought they were going to bring pressure on this 4th down, try to get Josh Allen flustered. He still finds an open guy. Josh Allen is so good, so damn great. He just so happens to be in the Patrick Mahomes era. Is that the way to view this thing? And at what moment does he get over the hump?
Yeah, it's hard to put. You can't put this on Josh Allen, obviously. And it's not just Mahomes. It's not just Mahomes. It's not just Andy. It's not just Spags. It's all of them. It's the collective. And they just seem to always make that one extra play, whatever it is. And the Bills had an opportunity to get it back and answer with Spags bringing that pressure, bringing McDuffie off the edge. It seems like anytime it's all on the line, Spags is going to bring pressure and dial it up. So a lot of people are bringing up the next-gen stats with the bubble and say, oh, just swing it out to Shakir. But that pressure in Josh Allen's face, it was great that he even got this ball, took Kincaid down the field. But this is just the brilliance of Spags, bringing that overload pressure to his right side. Patrick Mahomes not necessarily having the most explosive plays in the pass game, but using his legs. The first time when these two teams faced off in the regular season, I don't think Mahomes had any rushing yards, and he has over 40 rushing yards in this one too. Juju Smith-Schuster making big plays. So
from potential history, and people are pissed off about it.
Yeah.
People are not happy that it's Chiefs-Eagles. Now, I've seen a lot of people say, I'm not watching. You're not going to watch the Super Bowl?
Come on.
Okay. You're punishing yourself.
Yeah.
We only got one football game left.
It's the best one.
And it's between a Philadelphia Eagles team that's been counted out all season long, even though they've been winning. And then the Kansas City Chiefs team has said this is the worst team that they've ever had, and they're making it to the Super Bowl. Had home field advantage throughout the Super Bowl. These teams are special. I cannot wait to watch them battle.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. And the Mahomes thing, there was some stat about him where, in the playoffs during, crunch time, whatever that is deemed, where you're either down a score or you're tied, Mahomes is perfect. He's like 9 for 9 on drives, getting points, either going to tie the game or to go up and score. And he did it twice when it was 22-21. Obviously, they went up and got the 2-point conversion and made it 29-22. And then, of course, again, when it was tied, they drove down the field and kicked a field goal. So when you need him the most is when he plays the best. And kind of to the tush-push conversation, like, hey, the reason it's not banned is because, like, the Bills couldn't do it. Like, that is the whole reason it's so special for Philly, because it's automatic. Like, the Bills, that wasn't the only time where it didn't work for Buffalo yesterday. Like,
they said he goes over to left guard or whatever. There's an over-top angle, too, that does it. But I might be wrong. I don't know if they've ever overturned a call in a scrum like this where there's been less than a half a yard has been moved.
But also, if you're like, to Connor's point, like the Chiefs all night long it was basically running into a brick wall when the Bills were trying to do the tush push. And the main difference in the game was short yardage. The Bills had no imagination. They were just running Josh into a brick wall all night long. And then Mahomes, every single 3rd and short, 4th and short, run pass option on the edge, easy, all night long.
How come Joe Brady stopped with the Josh Allen and shotgun all by himself?
Good question.
Just
power.
That was literally they've done that.
Yeah, Paul Dion.
Just pull Dion, even have the extra offensive lineman, number 70, who report, dude.
Yeah.
What is this guy? He got like 3 penalties yesterday, either for not reporting or not being off the line. It's like, that's got to get figured out, too. That hasn't been chatted about enough. This AFC Championship game, we got logistical shit happening like that. That can't be happening up there. But Josh Allen in shotgun all by himself has been their go-to. He just runs to the right basically every single time.
They did it once and got it last night.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why they don't do that every single time.
Capital and FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long, it's Smith escaping the pressure right. Slings this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Leave.
A pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Fitzpatrick now. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And that ball traveling 68 yards in the air, according to next.
Hostiles in the area.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Enemy attack operation. Bring it down.
Hey, sorry guys.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
That's what it is, baby. That's
And
what
he
it
will
is.
score. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.